Hi everybody, hi. Welcome to your daily reading. Today's reading is for Thursday, December 5th, 2019. As you know, these readings are always timeless, and I have renamed the daily readings playlist as daily lessons. So by that definition, please do feel free, if ever you feel moved, to just go in there and see what themes speak to you regardless of the dates, okay? And before I begin, I just want to let you know that you can seek a personal reading from me below, in the box below. You can donate as well, and I will be off this weekend, so I'll be doing all personal readings and really trying to make a dent in those monthly readings for December. Okay, thank you so much. Bye. Mwah. Well, not bye. What am I saying? Okay, I guess I should start the reading. Anyway, so for this reading, as you can tell, the cards have yet to be revealed, and that means that I have yet to look at them as well. So, putting our faith in God, amen. Let's turn over and see what we have. First of all, I just want to come out and say that we have the Emperor here. Oh, let's see if I can get some lighting, and that'll be great. Okay, no? All right, sure. We have the Emperor here. So when I was laying these cards, the first thought was Divine Masculine, right? But because I haven't really checked in with the rest of the reading as yet, I don't know what the context is going to be that's given to these cards. Although what I actually got was more of a Divine Masculine feeling there. We also have the Seven of Angels, progress here, okay? So let's take a look. So I very rarely ever read the books that come with the tarot cards and the oracle cards. I know, guys, I should, I know. But actually, following my intuition, I just don't. Unless I really need to. And I really feel that I want to for this, because I'm here and I am getting a Divine Masculine here. Doesn't mean that's what the commentary is going to be related to for the rest of the reading, but I do feel that it's significant that I felt that when I dropped it, and I feel that it's significant that the Seven of Angels, which corresponds to the Seven of Swords, which we know is deception, here says progress. And so part of me is like, is it that progress is going to come through deception? And I did notice over here that I have some runes here, by the way. We have Manaz, and it is, I feel like I could have sworn it came upside down. Anyway, it has a few meanings, but I've often seen it related to the man, divine male, divine masculine energy. So anyway, let's just read this so we can move on with the reading. So the meaning, it says, is the Seven of Angels is here because you are willing to break free of limitations. You are ready to strike out on your own. Whether you are carving a path of your own in business, leaving a relationship, or abandoning the ideas of the masses, this is a time to save yourself by doing things your way. Balance and align yourself with the change before you bring others on board. You are free to experience and live unconditionally because you have progressed beyond the conditions of society. So what this tells me energetically is that I am getting that this has to do with the Divine Masculine. However, I do feel that it's a message given to the feminine. There were some tones of the masculine, especially with the freedom and the this and that, but more so I felt a lot of this as being directed to divine feminine and talking about how there's going to have to be an abandonment process that goes on. Now, what I'm getting in the abandonment process is that it could be either you abandoning, being forced to walk away from your person, your masculine, or it could be your masculine being forced to walk away from you. But I do see this entering into an abandonment phase right now. And so it also, you guys know, it did mention some other things about abandoning ideas and whatnot, but I feel that this has more to do with releasing a subject. They're saying literally a subject. So I have some incense burning. I'm trying not to choke on it. So abandoning a subject. So it could be a subject that brings you a lot of confusion. It could be the person itself, or it could be, and I'm seeing you washing your hands and feet and body. of this person, but it's not of the connection. You're washing all the toxicity off of yourself, washing yourself of the toxicity. So if you're not actually asked to release the person, take a time out, right, then you are going to be asked to do something that, or undergo some kind of process. It could be some tower moments of some sort that will serve to, yes, I'm seeing that sheep smile at me very surreptitiously. He's smiling. Okay, it's a tower moment of some sort. Ridicule. It's a tower moment of some sort that is going to bring greater clarity to this connection. They're saying you're going to be protected during most of the feelings. Okay, you're going to be protected through most of the feelings, meaning like even though like you get some kind of news or something like, that's shocking, whether it's somebody has a kid or somebody this or somebody that, it's like right away something else will come in to rescue you from feeling the brunt of that. And what does that look like? Sometimes it looks like, oh my God, he's with somebody else, but you are going to be the one he ends up with. Like that. You see how that saves you in a sense? I know some of you are like, no, it doesn't. That if it doesn't for you, then this message isn't for you. God bless. At least not these two cards. We don't know what the rest of the reading is going to be about at all. But they're saying you will be saved from most of the fallout of the tower moment. But I do feel that maybe there are 1 to 3 pieces of information. God, if you get only one, you got off lucky. 1 to 3 pieces of information that you're going to get that is probably going to, they're saying make your heart sing with joy, but that's funny because that's not what I was getting. But anyway, they're saying that, so there's something there to that. So yeah, so please, I guess, look out for a tower moment that leads to an abandoning of a subject. Okay, got it. So it's a subject that I'm getting, the energy from that could also mean stories that you keep telling yourself about the connection, like, oh, he's out there, or she's out there, because the masculine could be male or female, right? Could be something like, oh, anything that you're telling yourself that could be leaving you in the negative. I think I'm seeing him soften right here. They're saying the end result is bringing you closer together, like, so I was like, these two cards want to be really close earlier. Bringing you closer together, and it's almost, you know what it is? It's almost seeing that this divine masculine, this divine other, they're saying, is not the big bad wolf. All right. Now it's funny that, notice I put my ring on. I don't know if you saw I put my ring on. And I said something earlier at the same time that I put my ring on. And I knew that it had something to do with this. But it's funny because this actually used to be an actual ring. And it can't fit on any other of my fingers except this one here. And so I put it on the right hand, obviously, because I'm not married and I'm not trying to perpetrate. But it actually used to have a design and everything. And it just kept chipping away as my relationship chipped away. And then the other day when I called it quits, like I literally called and I said, we're done. I can't do this anymore. This was like 2 weeks ago. No, it wasn't 2. Yeah, it was like Wednesday of Thanksgiving week. So it was last week, I guess. And that same day, the last design finally broke off of it. You can actually see where it was welded right there. And now it's just some circle. And it's like, I'm not wearing it anymore to be about him. I'm wearing it and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to build on this ring. And whoever comes to build on it, we'll see. So it's kind of like putting it out to the universe and saying, I'm open now. So whoever you choose to, be this ringmaster, so to speak, so be it. Because obviously that last one wasn't working, right? But I think it is going to be him. God bless. Anyway, so, yeah, you know what? I just heard them say it is. But guys, you know me. I'm going to throw that grain of salt right there because the roller coaster gets so much that after a while you try to pull yourself out because you don't want to keep on that roller coaster. You have to get to the point where it's like, if it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. But I do sense that this process is going to be about stripping away this big bad wolf and seeing him as not a big bad wolf. Oh, no wonder Sheepy was like laughing, but more like the sheep. And it's not to exonerate or to say, oh, he actually didn't cheat with those 3 girls. It's not even about that. It's about looking at the shadow, looking at what was done, looking at what happened, the secrets coming out, this, that, and then kind of putting it out there on the table. Even I think he's going to be ashamed, embarrassed, all sorts of stuff. But I'm seeing his expression soften, and there's going to be, it's almost like when you've been holding on to things for too long, whether it's feelings like I actually do love you, whatever this person's been holding on to, because he could have been just hiding his feelings, right? When you finally let it go and you finally say it, there's almost like this liberation that comes, and it's like, and their whole facial features start to change. In fact, I'm seeing this card here, which is kind of like the feminine here. Male, female, doesn't matter. The one waiting. She's like, thank you, God. This more looks like a thank you, right? So it's like in service to the queen are the words that I'm getting. In service to the queen. So they're saying that, yes, this is all happening, and it's going to be in service to you. It's kind of like justice. Look at that big star, and then look at the stars right here at the ding ding ding. So it's in service to you, the queen. That's beautiful. All right. So that's what I'm getting here. All right. Anything else? Oh, and even though we know the Seven of Swords to be about, I almost said destruction, but yes, because that's usually what happens with deception. But deception, here they're saying Rider-Waite correlation is new plans, wishes, perseverance, effort. Okay? So, sure, okay. But remember, in my readings, I guess I don't need to know what the original things are, because it's just the intuition is already flowing, and whether it's a tablecloth or my hand or this ring, it's going to carry the message. So we don't really need to worry about, the traditional whatevers. So let's go ahead and uncover the others. Oh, you know what? Stop it. Because I was just about to say, notice it's the tower shape again, and boom, there you got the tower. But in the reverse, whoa, look at that. This is the tower, basically, the lightning bolt. But this is it in reverse. So we're going to uncover, and then we'll see what's up with that. What, guys? Stop it right now. Let's see what's underlying that. Uriel and the Sphinx. Go, Uriel. It's your birthday. The divine physician with a 6 on it. The one of forces. The Akashic field. 5, initiation. 14, but 5. Initiation, and the Count Saint Germain. And then the balance card. Oh, God, finally. Oh, that's funny. That's cute. This might be for somebody. But I'm seeing here in the balance card, I'm seeing a dog. There's no dog there, but his spirit is here in the reading. So I'm seeing a dog in the doorway. So somebody here may have lost a dog. They're saying a collie. Aww, how sweet. So if that's you, give us a shout out. I'm seeing that maybe you may have recently lost a collie of yours. Aww. Well, he's here. Aww. He meaning male, female, right? I don't know, but I'm saying he. The tail's wagging. Oh, cute. And like they have that mouth open. That mouth open, and then like their tail is wagging. There he is. He's coming through the reading, so he's saying hi, bye. So yeah, you can go ahead. Oh, he's saying that he passed. There's something. I felt something in the where is this? He's saying, I'm hearing the words upper respiratory, but where I feel it correspond in my body is almost like it feels like above the stomach, sort of. Like a stomach thing, and I'm feeling like myself, like, I don't know if I'm gasping air or air wants to come up, but it's almost like he's saying I couldn't keep food down, and it's almost like air bubbles coming up or something. So was he under surgery or something? Either it was like because of something that he had, or there was some kind of surgery going on then, and maybe there were complications, or I'm just getting a lot like air bubbles coming up out from like this. Yeah, and it just feels very uncomfortable, but obviously he's doing all right now, so we're not going to trip off of that. He's cool. But I'm getting that. And he's saying, I just wanted to run and play and rest. So interesting. I just wanted to run and play and rest. But I think that maybe this was a little bit too much for her. Is it a her? Yeah, I keep getting a her. That's why I'm like his, but her. It doesn't matter, if all the details fit, But it was just a little bit too much for her body to take. right? Her in the summer months. In the summer months, he's going to come back around. So, see, now I actually need to burp, right? If this was a girl pumpkins, if this was a girl dog, collie, it's quite possible that she's going to come back around. You might end up getting another dog, and it could be her spirit again, right? That's just kind of what the energy is that I'm feeling. Or she's going to be around you guys more, he or she. Yeah. Yo, how cute. So the doggy, thanks for everyone being patient, but the doggy, cute. He's showing me a punch card. He's like, okay, thank you very much. Clink, clink. I'm out. I'm done for the day. Like, the contract was up. And he's like, oh, all's in a day's work or something like that. And I'm seeing like, ching, ching, doing the punch card, you know. So cute. Oh, okay, how cute. The collie, he or she, is retreating now, and they're saying radio show. So if that's going to mean something. Either you're going to hear some messages that are similar or familiar, or just seem to be like, oh, that really reminds me of my doggy, or on a radio show or something like that. There's something related, and that's going to be validation that he or she was coming through this reading. Oh, cute. And they're like, the dog is, I guess this is another one. The collie is running away, you know, going to play or whatever. But he has like a string in his mouth, and at the end of the string is a red balloon. So he's running with a red balloon, but obviously the string is in his mouth because he doesn't have hands. So it's really cute. Bye. So maybe I'm feeling like it's quite possible, that maybe there was some kind of balloon released. Maybe a red balloon, or there's some balloons released in honor of the collie, and the dog liked the red one in particular. There was a red balloon released, and he or she really, really enjoyed that. And there's something about the color, and it was just really cute and sweet. And they have it. They got the balloon. They got it, okay? So thank you, little pumpkins. Oh, God bless. So guys, our beloved animals, God bless them. They're happy, God bless them, all right? So what a sweet, loving energy to come through today. All right, so let's continue. We send little puppers on. All right, so where are we? So I'm getting somebody, looks like a personal message, right? Another personal message, yay! I'm getting somebody here is in denial about a history of afflictions. That something like this came through in an earlier daily message. I don't know if you guys recall, but there was somebody. Oh, now I'm hearing a lot of your ears perk up. You're like, wait, I have issues. What's going on? Perking ears. I'm hearing and feeling it. Some of you, or I don't know who, but this could be for some of you or one of you. You'll know if it's you. Spirit has been trying to reach you about an affliction or some kind of daily medicine, or there's something that there's like a cognitive disconnect where it's like they're trying to say, hey, what you have right now is a serious thing. Like you are actually dealing with a health anomaly or a health issue, and it's almost like you're so not wanting to recognize it that even though you're taking medication for it, you're kind of like, oh well, it's not a big deal, I don't have it, it's not. And some of you may not actually be taking the medication. This is them saying, hey, we've been trying to get your attention, stop eating that, or stop doing this, or go to the doctor, because this is for real. You do have this issue, and we want you to get it cleared up and nip it in the bud. For somebody here, I'm feeling it's something gastrointestinal. Thank you, Spirit. Gastrointestinal, something there. Maybe on the lower right side. It may feel like below the stomach to the right, abdominally, even not so much abdominally, but anyway, like, yeah. So I'm getting leche, okay? They're saying milk. And the fact that they chose to bring that in Spanish may be some kind of validation or something that to kind of target a specific person. So they're saying it in Spanish, so you may be a Spanish speaker, leche, and they're saying that the milk is a problem for you, okay? Yeah, the milk is a problem for somebody out there. Leche. Okay, I gotta work on my pronunciation. What else? Of course, they're saying not drinking enough water. I'm seeing somebody over-consuming fruit. So it's almost like they're saying you're going to become a strawberry yourself if you're not careful. Somebody's eating a lot of strawberries. If that's you, give us a shout out, because it's just so, it's so odd. Not odd, but it's just so specific that there's just got to be one of you. Yeah, somebody's eating so many strawberries that they're joking you might become a strawberry yourself. But they're saying, seriously, moderation, okay? They're saying manifest in moderation. Interesting. So, I don't know, that means something to somebody. Are you manifesting fruit and healthy eating, or any hoodles? Yeah, I'm getting somebody, again, there's somebody who's very, very stubborn, God bless, with this health issue. Let's go ahead and take a cute, quick little look. See this woman here? I don't know, I'm sorry guys if you can't get the best look because of the lighting. But you see how her chin is up? You know, the healer, who looks vaguely like common depictions of Jesus, right? God bless. But there he is. He's like, hey, you need to get this checked out. She's like, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Whatever your name is, right? Her chin is up, and the other two are like standing by helpless, like, can you please talk some sense into her? He's like, hi, you may remember me from such shows as the Bible. Right? You need to get into the doctor is what he's saying. He's saying, fear not, okay? And he's making a joke. He's like, fear not, for we know what it is, what it is that ails you. So he's like, I dare you to come in and just get the checkup. Get the checkup, get the diagnosis, get the prognosis, get the medication, get out, okay? That's what he's saying. He's saying, but the longer you put it off, the more it can actually become a problem. And so... and I'm not to alarm you, but I'm seeing him holding this jug, and it's almost like blood. Like if you could, later, if you're not careful, you could end up spitting up blood or something, and it could lead to some real complications later in your life. So he's saying, just go in, see what this is about, and then get what you need, and then get out. Right now, it's still tameable, they're saying, but they're saying this, and this is a serious message. They're saying they don't want you to end up in an early grave because of this thing that can be very well taken care of at an early time, okay? So that is definitely for somebody, that last part there. And I think that you're going to know who you are. I'm getting the word jelly beans. I'm getting the word jelly beans here for somebody. Maybe that's confirmation. You'll find out what that is at a later time. So just keep mindful about that, okay? All right, what else? I'm hearing, you know that song, the boys are back in town, boys are back in town, boys are back in town. But I'm getting nurturer, and I'm getting the nurturer is back in town. All right, so I'm like, what? So that could very well mean that somebody here is in a nurturing position. Maybe you were getting to rest for a little bit, but it looks like the boys are back. So either you have kids, I'm getting maybe about 3 of them, maybe 3 boys, or they're 3 boys associated. They're boys coming in, maybe young boys, and they're back in town. And so I'm seeing you look very rejuvenated. You're looking very rejuvenating. It's like rejuvenated, and it's like, ah, right? So they're back in town, and you've had a nice little reset button, and it's time to get back into playing mama again, they're saying. They're saying that they hope that you will guard your energy better this time around. So now that you've kind of had a little reset this time around, thank you, Spirit. They were reminding me this rune totally was on there, and I totally forgot to check what it is. Okay, guys, I'm now starting to read the runes. So basically, how I work is that if we really all do create our own reality, then that means that we create our own reality. And in my own reality, I say that I can read anything. This is what I divine for myself. I can read anything, and these things are just tools to help me. So that being said, even though I don't quite know how to read these runes as yet, I trust that whatever impressions I get are exactly what I need to get from that rune, or from that card, or from that tablecloth, or whatever at that moment. And that seems to have been the case, So let's take a look at this rune. Alrighties, guys. So I kid you not, I couldn't make all this stuff up if I tried. So I paused it because I was like, I don't know what this means, okay? That just looks like a yeah, anyway, it's Kaunas. I don't know the pronunciation, but Kaunas, the rune. And so I went looking for it, and it said knowledge, right? And I was like, but it didn't, and it came up upside down, and it didn't, or, reversed. It didn't seem like, I just felt like I needed to keep going, so I grabbed these cards to take a look. And then I thought, well, I didn't think it, they told me. They were like, look somewhere else for it. And so I looked at another, on another site, and what I saw that it says is, it says ulcer, okay? So this healing, I'm equating this, it's funny, it's here, but I'm equating this almost like it's going back to this message here with the divine physician, even though it was connected touching this card, because it's funny, because when I turned this card and before it said the boys are back in town, I thought to myself, oh, this has a very nurse feeling, like a medical something. So this card, I'm taking this to be more about the ulcer. Okay, so it could even be, what is that, ulcerative colitis, something like that. So that's for somebody, God bless you, somebody there, because I felt that it's gastrointestinal. Something is gastrointestinal there. So anyway, yeah, anyway, you guys just kind of roll with whatever comes through, okay? Okay, so let's move on. God bless us. All right, so I picked this up. I'm looking that there are some of you that are being invited to train in the non-physical, of course, to train with Saint Germain. Now, to train with Saint Germain and his violet flame. Okay, so some of you may have heard of that, some of you may not, but the violet flame, among many things, I'm sure, is known for transmuting negative energy. It may even be known for transmuting karma or whatnot. I mean, I say use your own intuition, because people could write about all sorts of stuff about it and about all sorts of things, but however you feel that it manifests for you is what it needs to be. I'm seeing that some of you may have started to notice purple candles, purple all over, violet all over, and I'm seeing that some of you, they're saying, have not yet looked upon the violet flame. Some of you may believe you have, but I don't think some of you have. And I know this is going to sound a little controversial, because part of me is like, what? Because remember, I'm just in the audience too, and I don't do violet flame studies, so this is coming from somewhere else, right? But they're saying that a lot of people think that they've done the violet flame and that they've been working with it, but they're saying it's an initiation that happens for you. And so even though you may work with it, let me show you guys. See how Saint Germain, God bless, is standing on this stage here, and there are beautiful flowers right there on the stage. God bless, right? I love it. And they're there, but I'm seeing these disciples, these people who are coming for the violet flame, like this guy in particular, he's coming to receive the violet flame, but they're trained on these flowers, because to them, that's like, oh, let me surround myself with the violet flame of Saint Germain, let me meditate with it, let me do this, and yes, you can, but Saint Germain is letting me know that of all of these 4 people, he won't take he won't take 3 of them. There's only one of them he's going to take on as an initiate. And the initiate will come up onto the stage and will not be focused on the flowers. They will be focused on what is here contained within. See how he's got like it looks like a little bit like a neutron or something like that inside of his chest area. So he's saying that yes, he does work with people around the world. Oh, okay. Somebody said, oh, someone was asking, do you work with people around the world? He's saying yes. But what I was going to say is, yes, the violet flame is available for everybody, but not everybody is bound to be initiated into the violet flame, whatever that is. Remember, when it comes to initiation, it's not just a one-way street where it's like, I want to do this. No, you have to be initiated, and that means receiving certain accords, receiving certain codes, all sorts of stuff. And so yeah, so that's all I can say about that. So if this is you and you're being invited to train under Saint Germain with the, yeah, I'm seeing it, with the violet flame, then congratulations, right? I'm seeing you, I'm picking up that you may feel that you haven't gone all the way up. For example, you may feel like, oh, okay, I got a call back, so to speak, and they asked you to wait in the garden. And you think that maybe you're just here to receive some flowers or receive to something, and then you see him come straight out into the garden. You might actually have a dream about this. And you're like, huh? And he's like, congratulations, you've been selected to train with me. And you've mastered all of the things that I've taught you, all of the things that I've told you about. And because, you know, he's in communion with you. When you start to perceive of them at a conscious level, listen, you've already been in contact with them in the non-physical. So I feel that he will have accepted you, whoever you are, into the ranks. And I'm feeling this is going to be a personal walk along. So he's personally going to continue to guide you. It's not like, oh, welcome to the ranks. Here's your other person, your shadow guy, the person you're going to shadow. No, it's him, and he's going to be training you in something special. Now, from what I'm getting, yes, you're going to be living on Earth now, but you will be training in the non-physical, and you're going to be concurrently going through your initiations, even while living this earthly life. But I feel that it's in the next lifetime or in the future, that in another lifetime, that you're going to be doing more of the output. Whatever it is that you're going to be training for, you're going to be executing in another lifetime. So that's what initiates are. They get initiated and they start to train and they start to do this and that. But just because you're training for it doesn't mean that you're going to be wielding the violet flame in the capacity that you're going to be later in this lifetime. Okay, it's not going to be for this lifetime is what I'm getting. But it is still a cause for celebration, they're saying. And it's funny because he keeps showing me this one man here. Maybe this is significant, but I'm seeing this man confidently going towards the stage. And, oh, thank you, Saint Germain. He's saying confidently going towards the stage, thinking he's going to get something. He's like, this person may meditate all the time on the violet flame. They may think they know it. They may get some benefits from it, but they're not an initiate. He's saying the true initiate will not know until I call his name. That is what Saint Germain is saying, okay? So he won't know until I call his name. So if you hear your name out of the blue, or if you, whatever, I'm really picking up that whoever you are that is going to be initiated, however many of you are on this call, I'm getting 13, all right? However many of you are on the call, I'm feeling that it's going to be quite commonplace that you're not going to know that you were selected until he comes for you personally. So that's what I'm getting. So if you believe, oh yes, I'm already working with him, maybe you should think about it, okay? You could still be working with the flame, but as far as going onward and initiating, I'm just getting it's really a very, very, very small percentage, okay? And I'm getting a lot of you maybe, you know what? He's saying you won't even talk about it. If you're really initiated and really working with him, maybe it's going to be one of those Fight Club things. The first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club. So he's saying that if you're really an initiate of his, you most likely would not be talking about it and saying that you are an initiate, because it's almost like it's just almost like having everything you need already going between you and this other person, Saint Germain. So there's no need to go to anybody else for it, per se. That's what I'm getting. And he's saying that when it's time, I just saw this card and I'm seeing the purple around her. He's saying when it's time for you to go out into the world, that's when you emerge from training, that's when you emerge, and that's when you talk about what it is. So if you're talking about it now, and you're not on assignment or anything like that, and then it's not even about being on assignment, you will know what to do. What to do will come naturally, because I'm getting this is not a one lifetime thing. This is an initiation into training that is going to be lifetimes and lifetimes. It's almost like a specialized choice that many people may aspire to, but not many people will get selected to. That's a pretty big deal, guys. For whatever reason, I almost said Archangel Michael. For whatever reason, well, Archangel Michael, is aligned with missions, right? But Saint Germain is coming through with that message. So thank you. Yeah, and he's also showing me now, looking at this person, like this person wants to work with the violet flame, but I'm seeing like no life force energy there at all. She may be sick, or not sick, but the person may be sick, but it doesn't have to be sick. It's almost like they don't have enough prana to carry the violet flame, is what they're saying. And I know someone's probably like, but that doesn't sound right, because the violet flame can regenerate and whatever. But look, as I always say, guys, I'm just a channel, and whatever he's saying is coming through. So take it up with Saint Germain, God bless. But he's saying that he won't choose somebody whose prana is low, because they can't carry the frequency that is necessary for an initiate. He said you may douse yourselves in the violet flame. You may use it for purposes, of healing and whatnot, and whatever it is that you're choosing to use it for. However, it doesn't make you an initiate, or as he says, it doesn't an initiate make you. Okay, I'm like, huh? Sure. And because maybe there's something that they will be doing, a sacred, very sacred thing. And so, like, it's just, he knows what the qualifications are. And then this person they're showing me is also trying to come there, but they're too caught up in the 3D. They're too caught up in their daily lives, their urban lives, their whatever you want to call it. They're not focused skyward, is what he's saying. Skyward means inward, he's saying, but it's inward and upward. I'm not gonna get on camera, you guys know, but imagine if this is me, cute. It's inward, but it's inward but upward. So I'm seeing, it's almost like a beam of energy coming out. Where is it? Out. Yes. It's almost like here at the heart chakra, coming out at an angle like that. I hope that makes sense. Oh, sorry, you can't even see. Out in the heart chakra, but out at an angle like that. That kind of crosses over. And that's just what it feels like. I'm sure that means something for somebody. Maybe if you can feel that or understand that energy. But this person is not focused enough to be able to carry that light. They're saying you have to be able to beam. So that means something, to beam that way, whatever it is. And so this person, notice, is the one he will choose. But if you can see, all of these people are looking here. This one's moving confidently, like they know it, like they got it, like they're already in there. This one is kind of low energy, no prana. And this one's just distracted. I almost said eternally distracted, just distracted by the 3D, by daily life. They can't handle the beam. And this one is kind of like off to the side, kind of looking at the designs here, not even expecting, not like, and maybe they might head around to the garden, steal away a little bit, and out comes. I keep wanting to say Archangel Michael. All right, Archangel Michael is involved here. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I'm also getting Archangel Uriel as well around. Okay, there he is, right? Right here, Archangel Uriel. But I'm getting this feeling, they're saying they're all involved. They're all involved is what he's saying, and I'm feeling that under the heart chakra. They're all involved. He's like this. So there's somebody here. You'll know when it's you. They're saying when it's your time. I'm getting the age of 46. So I don't think, even though this person vibes kind of young here, I'm getting that you won't, there's a 46 means something. Either you are already 46 or you are 46. Maybe you are 46. Maybe you have already passed the age of 46, or maybe at the age of 46 you will formally be inducted. I don't know what it is, but that's a meaning for somebody. It doesn't, I don't want you to think just because you're not 46 doesn't mean it's not you. But again, following what Saint Germain is saying, you don't need to worry about whether it's you or not. If it's you, it will be you. And that's all there is to it. And there will be no doubt in your mind. Okay? All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. You know, I also wanted to say that this rune, remember it was over here, it means ulcer, and I was getting this similar energy from this medical card that was kind of still hanging here, but it also means knowledge, okay? The rune is Kaunaz, Kaunaz. It also means knowledge, and so I'm not surprised that that's what came through here for this card, because it literally fell on this card, and I knew that it was going to be special, and so that's we saw that come through. So thank you, Spirit. Amen. Thank you. All right. And so I'm also hearing they're saying ulcerative colitis. Yes. Okay. That's for somebody over here. The ulcerative colitis. Okay. God bless you. Okay. Let's see. What else? I'm seeing travel here. Somebody here is going to be traveling, and they're saying it's fated. You're just going to have to do it. So maybe you don't want to do it. Maybe you don't want to pull yourself away from somebody. Maybe something's going on. Maybe you're afraid to go. I feel like it's a going back home situation. You're afraid to go back to your hometown. I think you had a lot of trauma in your hometown. It may or may not be related to your budding awareness of homosexuality, or your budding sexuality, something like that. Maybe you were traumatized as a youngster, and now it's about heading back home. So I'm seeing some fear surrounded by that, but it's almost like heading back to your hometown. A lot of things are going to have to be faced. All right, there could be an ailing family member, a patriarch of some kind, possibly, but a matriarch as well if she's still around. But I'm getting that there's some secrets that were held back from you. There were some secrets held back for you and from you. So it's almost like maybe you ask somebody to keep some secrets, like not to tell other people. So that's what I'm getting, the secrets held back for you. But I'm all like on your behalf. But there's also, I'm getting secrets held back from you. I feel that this person who may have held the secrets for you as a confidant may have told what those secrets were, okay? So maybe you think that, sorry, maybe you think that things were held for you, but they weren't. All right. Okay. All right. 2 cards just fell, and I'm seeing the Hanged Man, and I'm seeing the Death card. So I'm seeing there's a transition. So going back home for you, I think, is going to be pretty good. It's going to lead to some clearance. You're going to be able to resume something that you put on the back burner, maybe a conflict of some sort. Maybe, like I said, you were keeping some secrets. You had some friends hold on to those secrets for you. Maybe, for example, if you told a friend back home that, oh, you know, I'm actually, I identify with being gay, and I don't want to tell my family, but I'm going to move anyway, and now you were living in another place for years, and I'm getting to age 32 or 32 years, something like that, and now it's time to head back home, right? And when you go back, you might find that the secret wasn't so well kept, but either way, it's going to force you to make some kind of transition there. You're going to have to come to terms with some things. You're going to have to deal with some things. Oh, whoa, the Magician card just fell behind me, just out of the blue. What does that mean? Oh, I'm cleaning out my closet. Sorry, mama. Remember that song? Eminem? I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry. But tonight, I'm cleaning out my closet. I don't know if that's the actual tune, but I'm getting that. You're going to be cleaning out your closet, Magician. Clean that closet, boo. Whatever that is. All right? So it's going to be good for you, though. It's going to be good for you. You're going to be able to put this town behind you. Finally. I feel I'm seeing you finally when it's all done. I'm getting about 6 months. When it's all done, look at that. The 4 of Wands coming out. Structure, foundation. You're going to have foundation where you didn't before. So you're going back home to clean it out. Everything. Okay? They're showing that it's the least you can do for yourself, they're saying. Now, you may not go home and make many partners or many, you know, whatever you're hoping to get when you go back home. You might not have this like, oh, I'm making many partners, I'm getting many friends, whatever it is that you're hoping. You may not get all of that. But I think you're significantly going to change the mind of an elderly person in your life. It looks like a grandmother or something. They're very sprightly. Could be a great grandmother. No, but you're an adult, so they're looking very old to me. And there's something wrong with the left shoulder, maybe the left shoulder blade, maybe a weak shoulder, she's saying, and it gives her some pain, some aches, and especially in the shoulder blade. I think this person's ahead of their time a little bit. I think that they are waiting for you to come back and unlock something for them. You're going to give them a shift in consciousness, a change in consciousness, and I'm seeing that here. It's a gift that you'll give to each other. See the mirroring here with the wand, four wands, the wand and the moon, then the wand and this is like the Ace of Wands there. And so that she's holding, the page is holding. So you're going to, that's why it's fated. It's divine contract. You're going to come home, speak your truth. You're going to upgrade their mentality. That's a gorgeous, beautiful thing. You're going to upgrade their mentality about homosexuality or whatever it is, about you, about your abuse, about your identity. And it's going to click for them. It's really going to click, and they're going to be like, you're right. Because I think this person is actually a lot more futuristic in their thinking than they give themselves credit for, than many people would. They're capable of handling that, but I don't know if everybody at home is going to be on TBH. Who cares? All right? Go home, do you, do your thing, live it up. Let the glow up, show up, oh, from the flow up, oh, all right? Next card is the Tower, okay? The Tower. Same story, God? What is that about? Please clarify the Tower. Let me know if it's about the same story. Is it about the same story? Hierophant. Whoa. Seven of Swords card. This one is... There's some deception hanging in the air, all right? Now, I'm getting that this is for this situation, but there's also some deception hanging in the air here. So they want us to address some deception. Okay, I think we're moving on to another story. Hold on. Why is the Hierophant upside down? We're going to leave with the Tower card. We're going to leave that there for a second, okay? I'm seeing an Ace of Swords. I'm sorry about the lighting, guys. You know, God bless. Ace of Swords is coming out. So let's see. Oh, I'm thinking somebody's going to be communicating quite a big lie here. Oh, it's a big lie. There is a big ass lie. It may not be connected to this story, but I'm seeing the Seven of Swords on crack. That's how big it is. Just look at that. Look, all of these Seven of Swords, this one big Ace sword is... Ooh, there's a huge lie coming through. And this lie is not... they're saying, that's funny, because I'm seeing this, I'm hearing Tournament card, but I'm seeing this Tower card. I'm seeing that this, because part of me wants to say this lie is so big, it's going to lead to the end of everything. But I'm seeing this Tower card in reverse. It's not going to end. It's not going to cut this rope. Okay? This could be divine union of some sort. Whatever this is, this might be the situation that's in service to the Queen. Let's go ahead and check. Oh my God, stop it. Ace of Cups is crowning it. That's what I'm saying. This is going to be a tool. This tool is revelation. And I'm getting Big Daddy. Big Daddy liar is what I'm hearing. This is going to be in service to the Queen. Five of Swords. Five of Swords speaks of... I'm hearing the words divine victory. Now, the Five of Swords speaks of a hard-won victory, right? It speaks of a hard lesson learned. It speaks of empty victory at times. But what I'm getting here is they said divine victory. It's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna hurt you so much. It's gonna hurt you, obviously, but it's going to be in service to the Queen. I think you're going to come out on top. Hold on, let me draw a card because I'm feeling a certain energy. I need to feel this. Guys, I need it. What is that? Six of Cups. I'm hearing Sad of Cups turned upside down. Okay. So, soulmate turned upside down. Why is this? Why am I getting such a good feeling from this, though? Queen of Cups Two of Cups, Lovers, Nine of freaking Cups. Guys, stop it. Because I'm like, why am I getting such a good feeling? Wheel of Fortune. This feels good. You know what it feels like to me? It feels almost like, I mean, just reading the energy, it feels like there's a huge lie that's going to come out. And it's something that you suspected. But I have to be honest, I'm concerned because I'm seeing the Six of Cups, Sad of Cups. It's sadness brought through a relationship with your divine, but it honestly feels like underneath the biggest lie was the lie that they told you that you weren't the one. I gotta be honest, because that's what I'm like, why does this feel good though? Out comes the Queen of Cups, followed by the Two of Cups, followed by the Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled. And then we see this Wheel of King of Wands, there it is. Seven of Pentacles, oh my God. Queen of Wands, there it is. At the end of the day, guess who's standing there? It's you. Queen of Wands. That's what we've been wanting, guys. Yesterday, if you watched the daily reading, I think it was yesterday. Oh my gosh, when I work all day, like, I'm like, did I talk to you guys in the last few days, right? Talking about the male energy needing to go through a tower moment to eventually become the Ten of Wands. So let's look at that again. That's why I'm like, so there's a huge deception that's going to come out. But it's not going to lead to the end of you. It's going to make you stronger. And whatever this is, I don't care who got what, who blah blah. This is crowned by the Ace of Cups. And it's so strange to see such a negative thing like, whoa, this is a big ass lie, guys. That's the energy I was getting. And I was getting it's not going to hurt you because look at this Five of Swords. This is you in that shock energy, having been cut by it, but it's in the upside down. And so I'm like, what could this be that is so huge and such a big lie that doesn't hurt you? And in fact, it falls right on the Progress card, Sad of Cups. So obviously it's something that cut you deep. It's something that hurts. It's referring to pain that's related to a soulmate situation, right? But then the the Queen of Cups, you already got the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So I'm like, I had to check the next cards. The next card, right, is the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever this is going to give way to a new cycle. And that new cycle brings forth the King of Wands. That's the Emperor. And I didn't see this full card here. I saw this. Oh, whoa, guys, that was a message as well. I said I didn't see the full card because I didn't see the baby and all that. I just saw the two of you. But I actually, to my spiritual ears, I also heard I didn't see the Fool card. So this is telling me this is not a new energy. This is definitely a person from your past. This is the Emperor that is going to be coming back. All right? And I'm seeing one card later is, look, the Queen of Wands. This is a match. So, this is for somebody, and I like it. I like it. All right? Thank you, God, for that. Just make somebody happy out there. So, long story short, the energy that is going to be had... Oh, they're telling me not to show you that card right now. The energy that is going to be coming through here with this lie, no matter how many lies come out, there's a revelation that is going to be happening. And the revelation simply is this person is going to say, I lied to you. I told you that I didn't love you, and I love you. I absolutely love you, and I've always loved you, and I just didn't know how to say it. I just didn't know how to say it. Okay? Now, it's funny because remember that they just said don't show you this card yet? So I just pulled some cards, and I just kept feeling like I needed to pull more, and now I see why. Do I need a fifth card? All right. I mean, they're saying yes, I do. Okay, but they're putting in the upside down. Okay, look at this. This is the Hermit, but I'm seeing this Hermit mode is more about a messenger. See how he's carrying that little ball that goes at the end at the top of the Ace of Wands, right? He's carrying it, and where's he carrying it? He's carrying it to her. She's like, she got the message, right? She got the message. And look, once she gets that message, that offer, that message, it's like it goes into this heart space. And look, it's the same. See the 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the Ace of Pentacles. You just got 3 aces. Ace of Swords, that divine communication, that big lie, that he didn't love you or she didn't love you. Ace of Crowned by the Ace of Cups, right? You've got the Ace of Pentacles. But I'm getting this card, the Judgment card, speaks of rebirth and all this, but it's in the reverse. Let me see. Now it's funny because I'm hearing God say, this one actually sounds like God's voice, actually. This is not a guide. God is saying, I wanted you to reverse it. Like as it came out reversed, he's saying, I wanted you to turn it over. Because when I turned it over, it felt right. It doesn't feel like it actually needs to be reversed. And God is saying, when I told you that I would give you this, why did you think I would take it back? Why do you think that I would take back, why do you think I would take back this love and not give you a rebirth when it was already foretold to you that this would be for you? And so again, I'm picking up that this is for that group 1 that I spoke on yesterday and I spoke on 2 days ago as well, where if you've ever heard God say this union is protected, right? Even if you didn't and it's been foretold that it was for you, this is that same energy. God is like, he literally said, why do you think that I would do that to you? If I told you, it's for you. Okay? Yeah, so that's a beautiful reading. It's really beautiful. Usually when I see this card, I see this woman being called, like she's popped out of her little bubble and it's time to go, and she's looking back in the anxiety that because he's not ready. But actually, as I'm looking here, I'm seeing him awake, but he's grieving a little bit inside of his bubble. And she is not planning to leave yet without him. She's looking at him and she's waiting. Because I feel that it's going to be only a matter of time before he pops out of his bubble. And I feel that they're going to heal together. This is not a case where I feel like he's going to have to heal all his grief first before he can come to her. I don't think so. I think it's, you know what I think it is? It feels like he needed to have a realization. And that's why they're saying, yes, he did. Yeah, he needed to have a realization. And that's why, I love it. He's been separated. He's been away. This was not about having a realization and then healing and then this and coming back into this and that with yourself and then finding. No, this was about, for group 1, this was about having that realization that she is the one or he is the one. And once that realization occurs, that's when there will be a natural desire on his part, the masculine, whether male or female, to reconnect. And once that reconnection happens, it's going to be as simple as him having a desire. He opens his eyes to see if she's still there. And what's he going to find? She's looking right at him. And he's going to pop out the bubble and they're going to go together into wherever it is they're supposed to go. That's a beautiful feeling. So I do feel that a lot of you guys, if you fell in that chapter 1, now listen, hold on, I have to unpack that. If you fell within category 1, group 1, this is for you, and it's very soon. But notice how they change of words. They said if you fell in chapter 1. Remember they also spoke of chapter 2? Chapter 2 meaning post-union, when you guys get back together, the rebirth. So they're saying if you fell in chapter 1, if you had a tower moment in what came, all the stuff that came before this moment, that's chapter 1. They're saying if you had a tower moment and then you went into separation and he's been going through all that, this is for you. You're going to be in chapter 2 soon, okay? Okay, I'm going to have a cookie and I'm going to put the heat on again because it's cold and I want a cookie. Okay? All right. Thank you, God. Okay? It says balance, but I'm seeing a contract. Seeing contracts here. Whoa. Okay. I was just going to put it down. Spirit is saying, thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying, aw, I want to shout out to my friend right now in spirit because her spirit is here. I can feel it. Spirit is saying, so thank you. Hugs and kisses. No. Spirit is saying, you gotta thank all of the people along the way who have helped to put this idea into the masculine's head. And here I am seeing this star. So I had a friend, I still have a friend, after it came out that, you know, my guy did me dirty, God bless, she lambasted him, okay? It's one of those things where it's like, I swear to God, it was not swear to God, because I don't usually swear to God, but anyway, I swear, and God knows, it was, I had a Beyonce in the elevator with Solange and Jay-Z moment. I was Beyonce, and I was like, look, if she wants to lambaste you, look, that's her. I'm not going to say anything, because part of me wants her to, and then the other part of me is like, listen, you know, I'm not getting involved. And that's kind of what it is. And they're showing that by, if you're some of your friends like tell off this guy or this masculine, male, female, doesn't matter. If they tell him off, all the people who have given him a hard time, they're saying along the way, all of that was necessary for him to realize, to have this realization about what he was doing, okay? This is what that is all about. They're saying all of that was about bringing balance to this connection. And so I'm seeing some of you, your mother going off on this guy. Some of you, your father saying he can't come around this house. Right? So a lot of you may have a boyfriend or a baby daddy, let's put it that way, who is not allowed by the house, the family house. He could see the kids, but not at the house where mom and dad live. Nope. Right? Things like that. All of those things, all the people in your life saying straighten up and fly straight or get out to this person, they are the tough love, and you needed them to help buffer this situation, to make this person uncomfortable, to make them upset, to get them moving, and to have the change of heart that they needed. Look at this. So you go home and you thank those people in your life, because you know what? Look at that. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. I mean, like, who does that? Where does that come from? All right, so that's what I'm getting. Oh my gosh, has it been an hour already? Why do we have this card? I'm seeing in this card, that's you, super cute, male, female, doesn't matter, looking up happily into the sky, having a moment of peace. This is peace. Oh, I need peace. Okay, don't we all? This is your angel looking at you, approving. They're looking at you, they just want you to be at peace. And they're happy to take you away, they said. They're happy to take you away during sleep time to anywhere you want to go. They're like, where do you want to go? Mexico, another planet. Where do you want to go? I'll take you, is what they're saying. They want you to have peace, doggone it. And they're looking upon your face as you're looking up and just having peace, and they love it. They just love it. They love that you're at peace, and they love you when you're at peace. They love you either way, but I just don't have the words, enough human words to show how much that love is. It's an unconditional love. When you are happy and at peace, it warms their heart. Their heart is open. It accelerates their heart. It accelerates their energy. It makes them happy. I can't explain that in English or in human language. I don't know. That's the best I can say. And it brings them no greater joy, they said. But even though they just said that and it sounds so nice and profound, it just doesn't come close to how it feels. It gives them no greater joy. And if it gives them no greater joy, that means it's actually giving them their greatest joy. And so maybe, hopefully that makes sense to you guys and you can feel it. Amen. So please, they're saying, have peace for the sake of us, for the sake of all of us. They just want you to be happy. And they see the pain, but they want you to be happy, okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much, guys. I know we could have used these readings. Oh my gosh. I was going to say, oh my gosh. I was going to say, is there anything else you want me to know? And I started shuffling the cards, and then my eye caught these cards off to the side. They want me to use another deck, so I guess I'm not leaving yet. And then right under this deck is the Lover's card. Now, how funny that they mentioned the Lover's card, because I forgot the name of these cards, but God bless you. You guys know I'm going to put it down there because I make Oh my God, stop it. Why is, oh my God, okay, they're really trying to come in. Okay, stop. See how they, listen, I wish this were my day job because I enjoy it so much. And I just said they're really trying to come in. They're really trying to bring a message. And then I just felt to look back here. It's the Hangman randomly in reverse. The Hangman in reverse speaks of somebody ready to make a decision. They're taking themselves out of stagnation. Whoever is coming back, guys, they're ready. They are not joking. And it's funny because look at the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, look at him. The energy that I'm getting is he's like, okay, I literally feel like he's like, okay, is this enough? Is this enough for her? Him or her, it doesn't matter. Is this enough for him or her? Because I feel that he wants to strike the earth with this, because you know that's how you use it. You strike the earth with it. But it's almost like he's going to strike it once and that's it. And that to me is marriage. Okay? This is somebody who wants to strike it once and be done with it. Not be done with it, like he's ready. Like the mind is made up. The mind is made up. Okay? Now, I was just feeling the look behind, but I knew it was going to be a card that I would be like, oh man. And look, I could just feel it. And it's the Devil card. No, but you know, we got to look into it. No, it's followed by the World card. Look at that. Look at the mirroring. It's done. That Devil energy is done. Third party stuff, done. I'm seeing him leave in the middle of the night. Look at leaving whoever that is in bed in the middle of the night. He's leaving. And this Devil is out. Look at the mirroring here. The World card speaks of an ending of a cycle. It's ending. It's positive. This is a positive ending here. This is somebody who's made up his mind, okay? And this is, and that is exactly what we want to hear, to be honest. I'm just looking. I don't see anything else standing out here, though. Any other cards? Let me see if energetically anything else. Oh, why don't I just do it the easy way? Spirit, is there anything else? Oh, no. There it is. Whatever this card is here. I felt it. What is that? Page of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. Now it's funny because here I'm hearing nursing a broken heart is what I'm getting. This is coming across as your energy. Whoever the feminine is, whether it's male or female, this is coming across as your energy. And for some of you, I'm seeing this as you may be taking out old books, whatever, looking at it and wondering about that person, your masculine. Could be. I'm also seeing this as a cell phone, looking on, you spying. Guys, spying on Facebook. What's he up to? But I don't feel you in this craving mode. It's just almost like he's crossing your mind. You're thinking about him. Little do you know. Little do you know. Anything else? I'm getting the words peanut butter. Cute. Peanut butter for anybody? Could be a horse's name as well. What a cute horse name. Come here, peanut butter. But either way. Okay. There's one last card here. And it feels... How does it feel? I was going to say it feels like my guy, to be honest. But it's, you know, we don't... Look. God, you guys are too much. All right. Because I was going to say, I'm feeling his energy. And I was like, but I don't know. And I was going to say, they don't mince words. But I heard, we don't mince words. And the minute I looked, look at that. Yeah, it's my twin. And it's interesting because, like I said, I know that we're working on this together. And his spirit is here on the readings all the time. Even though I'm not in communication with him physically. And here he is coming through. Like, so we're working together to bring these readings together. And it's funny because I felt his energy and I turned it around. It's the Magician. Okay? He's saying that it was only so long between he could be before he could keep up. How can I say that? I can't even articulate it in speech. It was only so long that he could keep up the charade. And what I'm getting is the charade, and I'm going to be honest, guys, this thought is what keeps me going, because I really do feel that we are already in union and we are here to teach. And it almost feels like, and I'm feeling it inside now, it feels like everything that happens to us, he and I, is supposed to be to teach others. And that's the only reason that I can keep going, because honestly it's so hard sometimes, and it's almost like it's on purpose. Like I had to have that, and this had to happen, and that had to happen. I had to believe that, and I had to believe this. And it's to the point that I get readings, and the readings will tell me from other people, and the readings will tell me things like, you're not supposed to be together. But I know that's not the case. But I feel like I'm supposed to be made to believe it, and it really messes with my mind. And whenever I'm in that space where I feel like I'm not the one, like everyone's saying he's not the one for me, that puts me in a certain mind state, and it's almost like I can, from that state and that pain, channel certain messages that come through to help others. But I'm seeing here his energy saying that it's our sacred journey. That's what we're doing here, which makes me really happy, because it makes me feel like I'm not just out here like, stabbing myself in the gut with this guy, God bless. So guys, long story short, I think it's time for us to start questioning. This is the energy that's coming in right now. Hold on. I'm dropping these cards, right? By mistake. The Temperance card is coming in. Oh, look who's right behind it. Emperor. But the Temperance card, we don't need him right now though, but the Temperance card is coming in. But take a look at this card. Can you guys feel the energy off this card? It's not just temperance. This is a very sacred energy that's coming through with this card. So we're just gonna be quiet for a second, let it come in. It's funny because I'm getting I was going to say I'm hearing my twin, but I almost said I'm getting my husband. I'm hearing him say, I told you so. I told you so, okay? So this energy that's coming in for you guys, if this is for you, this is not our energy, his and mine. This is a divine being that I've never felt before. I'm going to explain it. It's almost like the closest I can get that I've seen is, I don't know if it's Paramount, or I don't know, no, not Paramount. Anyway, one of those, the movies before there's a woman, before the movie start, there's a woman, and then there's like stars around her or something. She looks kind of like Lady Liberty-ish, something. It seems something like that. But this is so high vibration, then when it comes in, it's, guys, I can't explain it, but let me try to use my words. Use your words, Jonelle. I'm feeling it at the crown. It's almost like it's at my crown, but it doesn't exist on the crown level. It's like dimensions above. It's so high up. It's so high vibe that, and it's coming down for us. Amen. Thank you. And it's almost like this. Oh, she said thank you. This card, the design, look at the gold. Everything about this card is not the Temperance card. This is that energy, that sacred energy. And she's saying she's the one who said this union is protected. This divine union is protected. And it's almost like that's the golden rope. It's not gold, but I'm saying golden rope that she gave us that would tie us together. So if you are watching this video and this part resonates with you, you're definitely dealing with a twin. And this is service. This is divine service. This is she's saying all twins have this divine yellow cord. And it's funny because I'm seeing the sailboat here. The sailboat image is my personal what do you call it, my personal symbol for twin stuff. So she's saying that I have to read these runes. I haven't done that yet. Thank you for a reminder. But she's saying she's coming through to give confirmation, and she's saying we'll be in touch. So for some of you, she's saying we'll be in touch. Maybe me too. But I'm getting that even for my guy here in the 3D, he still has to go through this moment, this tower moment, to come through and to because you know what? It's going to be like a confession. I'm sorry, I love you, as above, so below. Above is already taken care of because we're already doing the spiritual work. But we're waiting for the 3D self to come forward, right? And this is for a lot of you. This is her channeling through saying, she's saying this is for a lot of you. And she's saying, you know who you are. Your sacred characters are here with us. What does she mean by that? Your sacred characters are here with us. Huh. I don't know exactly what that means, guys, but this is what it feels like. It feels like we're like little icons. Almost like, oh, you know what? Like Monopoly. You know the little pieces you can move, like the steel pieces? Like, she's saying you're sacred icons. And it's almost like she's so high up vibrationally, like really, really high dimension. I don't know. Are there 12 dimensions? It could be that high, if not higher, like 12 to 18, somewhere up there, incredibly high. And to her, we are, and she's saying pawns, but it's not pawns in the negative way that we use it. Pawns because they move us. We're moved. When you get that high up, guys, it's almost like we may even look two-dimensional to them or something. It's like they can see the whole board. So we're movement, right? And they're saying she's saying our sacred characters are there with them and we're here. I'm so sorry, guys. I hope that makes sense. God bless. and this is kind of like what I told you guys earlier. When you start to get into the real mystery about things, you start to realize you can't really talk about those things because there's words that can no longer, words run out. They don't apply to concepts that are outside of the realm of us, of humans, right? And so that's why we go into silence, because we can't talk and we can only experience, and feelings and telepathy and just sentience and all that take over for words, because words have no place there. I hope that makes sense, guys. She's saying that there are going to be some sacred births coming in. She's saying that there are going to be more twins coming in through the cavities. So cavities, I guess, you know, us ladies. She's saying, yeah, some of you on this call might give birth to children who may be your twins, or may be on the twin flame journey. And when they come in, they're going to be sacredly protected as well. And they're saying they're bringing with them libraries and stocks of information. And it's funny because this looks like it. Libraries and stocks of information, these twins, all these people who are coming in, they're saying on many genres. They're creating the library that exists on the other side on Earth. They're creating it. So that's why you see all these people coming in, these kids coming in with all these sacred duties, they're saying. But these sacred duties are to transfer knowledge from above to below, to bring in the knowledge and elevate consciousness. So that's why to us it looks like kids being born with advanced knowledge. How are they able to do these electronic stuff, computer stuff? How are they able to revolutionize medical devices? How are they able to do agricultural wonders? And that's because they're bringing through. Makes me kind of want to cry a little bit, because these children are like sacred messengers, and that's what they feel like. But they feel grown up already. They're like grown up, like that, you know, Greta Thunberg, right? So sort of like that kind of. I haven't felt into her energy too much, but it looks like she's on that path on some level, right? So anyway, so she's saying, oh, okay, because I was going to say she's saying that she stayed too long. Oh, okay, yeah, because I'm feeling that. She said she stayed too long in this channel, me, because it's making me a little sick, because yeah, I could feel a little queasy and woozy, because the energy is so high. Guys, it's really high. So but she's saying that she needed to come through to say that, to give this message to us. Oh yeah, okay, that's good, before I kind of puke on this table for a second. But yeah, anyway, so that's a beautiful energy. Okay, so let's say thank you. Okay, so let's all say thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. Good to know. All right. So, wow, that's a very, 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 very high energy, guys. I don't think I've ever entertained that high of an energy. Obviously, God, right? God's come through, the energy that I would equate with God, but I don't know why, but that energy feels a little different and very more accessible. So, I guess that's just the way. All right. But this energy, yeah, is very, very high. Let me look up a word. Hold on. Okie dokie, guys. So I wanted to look up, well, to be honest, the word that came to mind, if I'm being honest, is Nephilim. Now, I know that's a little bit controversial, right? Because when you look up the Nephilim online, there's some really negative things written. And TBH, again, I'm just a channel, guys. So I actually don't know a lot about... So I come completely objective. I don't know a lot about all this. So I just know what I feel. And whatever this is, felt extremely high vibration. Very, very high dimensional. I don't know how to explain it. But the word after I was done, when I said, let me look up a word, the word that popped into my mind was Nephilim. But I remember hearing about them, so I just looked it up online, and it doesn't look like they, like, whatever we refer to as the Nephilim on Earth, like in our records and stuff, whether fallen angels or blah, 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 where everywhere you go, somebody's writing something about something, right? But I will say that this energy seems beyond all that. So it's almost like I feel like, could it be something that was similar, like how we know Jesus down here as Jesus, and everybody has an idea about him and stuff, but the energy that we've come to know as Jesus, I've heard his name called Sananda before, but of course, names, what are names, right? Whatever that energy is, was before our concept of Jesus. It was before us, right? And so it was just an energy. And so I don't know. I don't have an opinion on whether it is. I just do my job to report, and I just got the word Nephilim after this. Okay. All right. So I think maybe, yeah, we should end now. Is there anything else, God, that you want to say or bring through, or guides? Anything else for us? God bless. Or my twin, I don't know, like, 'cause he's trying to mention stuff. I don't feel anything, guys. Aww. Ace of Cups. That's it. We're gonna be done. We're done here. Oh. Just as I said, we're done here. I got King of Cups. God, okay, he's still talking. And then I got, seven. It's Seven of Swords with deception, but it flipped. You saw it flipped. So Ace of Cups, King of Cups, deception over, Tower card at the bottom of the deck. So I just feel like, yeah, nothing else. Nothing's vibing. The Tower card is going to change everything. Okay, guys? All right, so thank you guys for staying invested. If you were able to stay long enough, God bless you. Well, don't ever wonder and worry about missing something. If you can't miss what's for you, okay? So thank you, and please, I hope that you're able to receive something of value, and that you had your discernment, and you can ask your angels left and right now and your guides to help you to see what, if anything, applied to you. At the very least, we had our popcorn. Okay, God bless. Thank you so much to all the energies that came through for today's reading. We're going to close with a prayer. We're just going to say thank you, God, so much for taking care of us. We're doing our best down here. That's what our guides just said, that we're doing our best down here. Thank you. But so are we, right, guys? And these messages give us hope. So thank you so much, and thank you so much to that higher energy that came through for us, and thank you to my honey bun who is cutting up into physical right now. But we love you because you're helping us here, like you said you would. Amen. So thank you so much. All right, guys, have a blessed day. If you'd like to donate to me, thank you. The link is in the bottom. If you'd like to order a reading, of course, the link is there as well. Mwah. Bye.